What's up guys, this is Julio from Language Athlete. I hope you guys are doing great. Today we're going to talk about something that I consider very important to learn a language, but in general for life, which is how to develop a habit. Personally, I have a lot of hobbies and I like to develop skills constantly, so that requires me to try to have as good as habits as possible. Also, I work teaching people languages, so I also work a lot on helping them develop their own habits. And I have noticed that there are some patterns that are very good to follow. Number one, guys, is that we have to develop a relationship with success, or at least a general positive feeling about the habit. A very common mistake that people do, including myself, have done that mistake many times, is to think, all right, I'm gonna start learning a language, or I'm gonna start going to the gym, I'm gonna eat healthy, etc. And then we just go full on after not doing it at all. So we go, yeah, I'm gonna study 2 hours a day, I'm gonna work out 3 hours a day after not doing anything of that. What happens is that even if you're physically capable of doing it, mentally you're not motivated enough, you're not committed enough, you don't have the habits built up around it that would support that. So what happens is that you're gonna have 3 days that are very strong, 5 days, maybe a week or even 2, but then you will fail. People at some point just don't do it, and they don't study for a couple of days, they stop working out for a couple of days, and what happens is that they have the feeling that they fail, and they develop this self-opinion of like, yeah, I'm gonna fail, I'm not good at it, I can never do it. On the other hand though, if you say, you know what, for the first week, I'm gonna do it 5 minutes a day, I'm gonna do it 10 minutes a day, I'm gonna do it 15 minutes a day, little by little, the feeling that you have about the habit is that of success. You say, yeah, I can do 5 minutes a day. That doesn't mean that's the minimum though. You can do an hour a day, you can do 2 hours a day, but your minimum is 5 minutes. And what happens is that little by little you feel, yeah, I can do this, I do it all the time. And then you can just grow from there, right? It is easier to grow from a smaller habit than from a higher habit. Number 2 is not being monotonous. So it has happened to me mostly when it comes to working out. I love working out, I've worked out all of my life. What happens sometimes to me is that I've been working out for so many years that suddenly I'm just kind of like working out. And what I do is I just do my reps and I do my time, but I'm not feeling good, I'm not getting anywhere. And that's because I'm not varying around it, I'm not having any goals, I'm not like, oh, I gotta reach this by the end of the month, or I gotta do this much. So also just varying with it, having goals, having intentions will change everything. So in a nutshell, guys, those are the 2 things that I think will help you get a habit immediately. It works for studying and it works for many other things. So that will be number 1, establish a relationship with success. And number 2, don't be monotonous. So basically for me, that will be the 2 most important things to develop a habit. It's quite simple. All you gotta do is start. Other than that, guys, I don't have a lot to say. Study like an athlete and have a wonderful day.